Hello, everyone. Amradorn here, and welcome back to another episode from the Ramble SMP server. I hope you're having a good day today. I'm doing well. I'm standing, or I'm sitting over here at my desk in my office at home, kind of going over my notes and looking to see what I still need to do. Okay, so the Port Authority building is pretty much done. I still need to do the villager breeder and the zombification. We got that stuff to do. The powerhouse still needs to be done. Where the basalt generator, the cobblestone generator, will be built. I think we're going to be doing that as a collaboration with Scorpios. We've kind of talked about that a little bit. I still want to do a jazz club, which will be right next door to the Clock Tower Theater, I think. So it'll be kind of on the docks. I have a wool farm that I want to work on, and I want to do the Nether Plaza. Now, the Nether Plaza is essentially going to be where my Nether portal is, and it's going to kind of be like an open air amphitheater type setup for that. Let's see. There was some notes from episode 24. Yep. I still kind of need to do the villager breeder type thing. Okay, so, what do we got here? Zombie spawner. Okay, so the Nether Plaza. Then we have the zombie spawner farm that Kit and I are going to work on. I want to make some brownstone houses. I have a village park that I want to do. Now, the village park is those three Minecraft standard generated houses that I've moved once. Well, they're probably going to get moved again because I really want to kind of put together this like park that kind of showcases what the original houses of this village look like before I turned it into the city. And I kind of want to put those over by the lake that Kit built. I think that would be really cool over there, and we can kind of connect that up to the Nether Plaza and just make kind of a park over there for that. I have road connections to make with Spirit and Scorpios have already built roads to me. So I kind of want to get those tied in with my street network. So there's quite a bit of work there to do. A pumpkin and melon farm. I want to get that built on the backside of Mr. Hooper's so that is, generating those melons and pumpkins and getting those stocked in the store. I need a super smelter. I haven't done that yet. And a central storage system. I think that would be quite useful. I have storage kind of spread out all over the city, which is working to an extent, but it can be a little bit kind of confusing when I need to go get stuff. The stores themselves are kind of doubling as my storage area, which is cool. But I'm wondering if there isn't a better way to do that. Maybe some sort of centralized storage area, and then maybe have some sort of system that allows me to move stuff around. Maybe we'll see. The Grand Cavern Archaeological Dig, which is that big massive cavern that is underneath the city, that was generated with the Caves and Cliffs update part 2. I would like to put something down there. I have subway connections to make with my neighbors. Now that I get the station done, I need to complete the sewer system. And I think we are going to add in here a restaurant, and I'm going to spell this terribly, with farms for cattle, pigs, sheep, and chickens. So we'll have to have some sort of restaurant with. I don't know what kind of farms that I can do for those. Now chickens, there's an automatic chicken cooker farm setup that is fairly simple that can be done. But sheep and pigs, I'm not sure that those have really been done much before. Um, we'll have to see if we can't, because I know that there's a cattle. There's a way to do cows, and I'm wondering if I could use that same system for pigs and sheep. That would be kind of interesting. So we'll have to check that out and see if that's possible. Um, but yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff going on here. Let's put their book away here. There we go. All right. So I think what I really want to do today, I think what I really want to do today is work on the wool farm and get it started. So we're gonna head over there. But before I do that, I do kind of want to talk about some other things that I've got going on. So I have a second channel where I have been doing some non-Minecraft content with like City Skylines, Civilization, and there'll be some other games like Crusader Kings 3, Europa Universalis 4, Hearts of Iron 4, stuff like that that I enjoy doing, Surviving Mars. So that content is going to be on that channel over there. There's a link down in the description for that, so you can go check that out. Also, if you want to follow some of what I do off and on, I have a Facebook page. I have a Discord server, as well as there are fan servers for both Ramble SMP and for the LifeCraft server. So the links for all of those will be down in the descriptions. I do have Twitter, but I don't use it a whole lot. But there's a link for that. And of course, my Facebook page. There's also a link to the Facebook page for the Multiverse Comics and Games store that I own and operate here in Iowa. If you guys want to check that out. So let's go ahead and head over to the wool farm and get started. Okay, so I'm over here next to Mr. Hooper's store and across the street from the Brickworks in the aquarium. Where we are going to be building this wool farm. Now, the first floor, like most of the other stuff going on in here, will be the retail space where the actual store itself is, where people can come in, buy the wool. I think there's going to be some leather workers in here, as well as some shepherds in here with looms. So it'll be kind of a tailor shop as well. So that'll all be in here. And then the upper floors, the upper floors are going to be where the actual farms are. Now, the farm that I'm going to use is a standard farm. I think I first saw it from Pixel Rex in the Minecraft Survival Guide. So there'll be a link for that down below. I believe that he got it from somebody else. I'm not entirely certain of that. It might be his own thing. But it's a fairly simple farm. I built it once on SentryCraft, so I'm just going to be rebuilding it here for the sheep, and we'll get that in here. It works really well, so I don't foresee any issues with collecting wool in the future. So that's all going to be set up here. I think the restaurant is going to be over here, because that way I can take any leather that is generated from the cows and the pigs and the sheep, if they drop leather, and put that into the tailor shop. Yeah, kind of like what I plan to do with Mr. Hooper's over here. Because Mr. Hooper's over here, I want to do the pumpkin and melon farms right here. I will probably what's going to be is they'll be like in houses. I'll put a couple of brownstone houses here, and those will be the pumpkin and melon farms, and I'll just have those pump into Mr. Hooper's store, so that those can be sold in there. I think that'll work out really well. So I have gathered a few things here that I'm going to need for the wool farm, and I think we are set to go ahead and get started here, and we'll come back in a little while and see what kind of progress I've made. I've gotten quite a bit done, but I'm kind of at the stage of this build where I essentially have to watch grass grow. Yeah. It needs to move faster. Yep, I'm currently watching the grass grow. Everything is set up. I have the minecarts in there, the hopper minecarts, so they should be able to collect whatever it is that lands on there. But I need the grass to grow so I can finish off the build and get my sheep seeds over here. I think I could probably start collecting the sheep. Maybe that's something I can do. Let's see here. Got my leads. Only have 10. Only have 10 leads. Well, it's a start. Let's see. Oh, well, no, because I need to get the grass here. Huh. Because of the sheep. This could be tricky. Let's see here. Let's grab a sheep. The other side of this is sheep are gonna get loose. Yep. It's a stampede. It's a sheep stampede. Okay, so we got a white one. We'll bring it over here. Yep, you're coming along. Good. Let's get you up top here, buddy. Come on. Up the stairs. Oh, well, maybe this way. Can you come this way? Boom, boom, boom. Up here? There you goes. And we're going to stick you right there. There. All right. So there's one. We just need a bunch more. Let's see. Let's need some taters. Grab us another sheep. Here we go. I don't know if I'm going to try to get these as coordinated as I think I am. We'll see. It's getting dark, so I need to sleep real quick. Come on. Over that wall. Okay. We're going to go in here for a second, because we're going to sleep. There we go. Got that taken care of. Hey, we still got a sheep. You over here. Up. You fell. Nope, you're still here. Come on. Up. Over here, bud. No, don't fall down there. Come on. Here we go. Over here. Perfect. Okay, so that is 2. Let's see. Is there the gray one? There's a light gray one over here, and he's in a boat. In a boat. And it's raining. Come on. Over here. You know, at least with sheep, you can put them on a lead. Unlike villagers who just kind of do whatever. There we go. There's 3 sheep. I think at this point I'm just going to grab random sheep. We can figure out the color pattern and re-dye sheep if we need to. There you go. Over here. And up the stairs. Come on. Come on, sheepy. You can do it. You can do it. There. That's another sheep. Okay, so we can do 6 more. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grab these sheep and watch some grass grow and see what we can do from there. I'll see you when I get back. That noise you hear is all of the sheep in their little pens up above the shop. It's very noisy. So this tailor shop will be noisy. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but I think I want to call it something sheep related or wool related. We'll see what happens once we get it put together here. I do have all 16 colors set up. These 2 here were the I didn't have dyes for these. I must have totally forgot them at some point. But we're all set. And it is working quite well. We have everything we need going. We've got our shears in the dispensers, and you know, I'm happy with how things have turned out. I obviously I still need to do the interior of the shop here and the front of it. But I think I'm going to hold off on that for now. And what I'd like to do is kind of decide what else is going to go in here. I definitely want a couple of villagers a couple of sets of villagers in here. One for shepherds and one for leather workers. So we need to get those bred up and in here. And then I need to decide how or what I'm going to do as far as the restaurant. We don't have a lot of space here because the sidewalk is here. But you know, we need to decide how we're going to do the other farms because I want leather in here and then I need to have anything that's related to meats go into the restaurant, which is going to be right next door. So we've got a lot of work to do there. The other thing is I need to decide what I'm going to do with this side of the building because it's going to look ugly, I think. And I don't really want it to, but I can't put a lot of windows there because it's just going to look weird with all these hoppers. But what I might do is, like, block this in and then put up some windows with some display stands for things that are for sale in the building. Either that or I might try to do some sort of pixel art mural and put on that side of the building. But everything's working pretty good. It's just now gotten enough that we've been able to get wool in all of them. I do have several sheep roaming around. They're probably out all spread all over the place by now. And I'm gonna want some more sheep because I definitely want to have a some sort of setup for, farming mutton. So we'll have to figure that out next. But I think that is all the time I have for this episode. I am going to go ahead and call it here. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button down below. And if you'd like to see more, hit the subscribe button. And until next time, guys, have a good one. Goodbye.